Welcome to another episode of Profit Made Simple. We had such good feedback after our last episode with the one and only Bec Anderson. We decided we'd bring her back.
Thank you.
Great to have you here again.
Thank you for having me again.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Now, we are not talking all things ads this time. We're going to expand it out a little bit. We're going to talk about the funnel fix. How do we structure our marketing so it gets the best possible results in 2025? Take it away.
So we can no longer just have a bottom of funnel lead ad running at any one time. So the market has completely changed. The market is saturated, and we have to warm the audience up before we ask them to buy from us at this stage.
Yeah, I mean, traditionally what we would do is like, I need more leads, so I'm just going to put out a bottom of funnel. And what it is, a bottom of funnel is essentially like, buy my stuff now. It's an offer. I'd put out an ad, I'd go to bed, I'd wake up, there would be 5 new leads, ring them up, and I'd have a new client. The market has become saturated, so the supply and demand economics at play. The prospect is also more cynical, less trusting. I said it on the last episode, we're in a trust recession.
Yeah.
And so now we need to build that relationship out for an extended period of time. So there's 3 areas of the funnel. We've got the top of funnel, good old tofu.
Yep.
All right, we got the middle of funnel, good old mofu. And then we got the bottom of funnel, bofu. Let's start at the top of the funnel, Bec.
Yeah.
All right, so top of funnel, what is it? Why is it important? And what kind of marketing are we running at this top?
So brand awareness at top of funnel is key. So people need to know who you are, what you're about, what you stand for, and how you can help them. And I would do this using really rich creatives, lots of educational videos, lots of really strong hooks at this level to kind of get people interested into what you have to say.
Let's talk about the top of funnel, because for a lot of people, they don't know what this means. Tofu, that's great, Dan. That's great, Bec. What does this look like from a practical perspective? What type of creative should I have, and what kind of offers should I have?
Yeah, so these people at Tofu, top of funnel, they've never heard of us. So we need to start to build some trust. So I would be using a brand awareness campaign with some videos and some strong hooks about who you are and what you do.
Yeah, so some of the things that I've seen work particularly well at the top of the funnel is brand stories. So why you started your business, who you help, and why you help them, the vision you have for the business itself. What are other good examples that you've seen work?
Unique selling points. What makes you different from the 20,000 gyms that are around you, and why should somebody pick you to work with in particular? And I think it's a really good place to start to show your values as well and what you can actually help people with.
Yeah, I love that bit right there. We know people buy people. And so we want to showcase the personality. We want to showcase our philosophy, our standards, our values, our characteristics. And then that way we'll attract the appropriate tribe. You know, your vibe attracts your tribe.
Yeah.
We're not even trying to do that at this point in time. We're just trying to go, here we are. We're creating some omnipresence in the local community. We're creating some awareness as well.
You just want your name out there at this stage. Yeah, we're not asking people to marry us yet. We're literally just saying we're here.
Okay, and you said you'd run awareness campaigns. So you've gone straight into the digital marketer over here. It's gone straight into the digital marketing side. So let's get a little bit more specific. How would this campaign look different to a lead campaign?
So a lead campaign is strong hooks. Here's how I'm going to fix your direct problems. Call to action, book a call, move through my funnel and buy.
Yep. And then an awareness campaign, when we're setting it up on, say, a meta, how are we doing so?
So your top of funnel should have about 5 to 10% of your daily ad spend budget. And I would be using what we call an omnipresent brand awareness campaign. So we can rotate through different videos and showcase exactly what we can do with different educational style pieces.
Love that. And you're optimizing for through plays, video views at the top of funnel?
Yeah, you want to keep people hooked on those videos for as long as possible, because then when we get to middle and bottom of funnel, we can actually go back and retarget the people that have spent time watching our play.
Yeah. And one of the things that I say to a lot of our clients is you want to be locally famous and you want to create this omnipresence where your ad is almost served to the whole local community and they've seen you multiple times. So when they see your car with the decal on it, they're like, I've seen that person. When they drive past your studio, they're like, that's where they are.
Absolutely. And don't forget, we are not expecting people to reach out to us at this stage either. We are literally just becoming the first name in mind when they think of health and fitness.
Okay. So that's the top of funnel, tofu. We then move into the middle of funnel, the mofu. How does the marketing look differently at this stage of the funnel itself?
So at this stage, we're asking people to start to trust us. And my favorite middle of funnel would be a really strong lead magnet. And I would get quite targeted on my niche at this point. So, for example, if I want to work with over 50-year-old women and they're menopausal, I would have an ebook or a lead magnet that would help solve their problems immediately. So they can just dip their toe in the water to start to work with us and get a free resource. It's going to help build know, like, and trust, push them down that funnel.
Let's talk about lead magnets for a while because they are really important. I think they're criminally underutilized from fitness business owners.
Agree.
What makes a really good lead magnet? Because you said really good lead magnet. You gave an example there, obviously niche specific.
Yep. It's got to be concise. It's got to be easily delivered. And it's got to fix a problem immediately for the client.
Yeah. So you're not trying to hold back some of your best stuff. You're like, nope, we want to solve problems with this.
Paul Mosey says it himself, give away stuff so good that people should expect to pay for it.
Yeah. And so is it an ebook? Is it a video course? What makes up a good lead magnet?
The easiest lead magnet to use is an ebook. It's easy for fitness professionals to put together. You can just use Canva, make it look really good and presentable. A course would be second for me. So a quick 5-day shred or a 5 steps to feeling better postpartum, something really quick and simple that can engage your client over a couple of days. Lead magnet solves problems in advance, builds trust, easy to consume.
And what are we asking for in exchange in this lead magnet? Obviously, we're giving something of value. Do we want an email, a first name? Do we want a phone number? What else do we want?
First name and email at this stage, because then we can start to build our database as well. But if we start asking for phone numbers, full names, then your lead cost for it will go up.
Yeah, so we just add more friction.
Correct, yeah.
Okay. And I guess that's only one side of it in the middle of the funnel is the lead magnet itself is fantastic. It creates a relationship. It develops some reciprocity, which is, one of Cialdini's big laws in influence. But once we get their details, we then have to continue the relationship, don't we?
Absolutely. So I would have a 5-day minimum email sequence then set up to nurture that lead. And the first thing I would do would be send a second free gift to them. And then I would continue to give value over the next 3 or 4 days before I even start to ask for a conversation at day 5.
Yeah. There's a couple of people that I will refer our listeners to have a look at when it comes to the lead magnet itself. I've got a lot of value from these two guys. So number one is Sabri Subi in his book, Sell Like Crazy. He's got a full chapter on the lead magnet. He actually thinks similarly to how we do, and that it is very underutilized in marketing because, again, we're always trying to chase the person that wants the service now, but 98, 99% of the market is in a consideration stage.
Absolutely. I actually launched a lead magnet for a client a couple of days ago, and they had like 18 leads in 2 days at $2 a lead, and they've just filled their funnel ready to go and remarket to them. So underutilized.
Yeah, that's proof in the pudding.
Absolutely,
right there. The other person that talks about it is in $100 million leads is Alex Hormozi, who you referred to as well. So some of the best marketers in the world are advocates. And if you just want to improve your marketing straight away, you want more people on your database and you want to have a big pipeline, then a lead magnet with a nurture funnel is the way to go.
Absolutely. And I think it's the best way for you to dip your toes into meta marketing as well. So if you're nervous about spending a couple of $100s a week on ads, just run a $5 a day lead magnet and fill your funnel.
Why aren't more fitness business owners running lead magnet ads?
That's a great question. I think they want that immediate result, just like our clients. So they're not prepared to play the long game as much, but I think it's becoming more and more apparent that that's the way that they need to go.
Yeah. So they want the instant gratification. It's like, hey, I really need a client today.
Yeah, lead magnet's not going to do that for you.
Yeah. It's to be a little bit crass. It's kind of asking somebody to jump into bed with you before you've wined and dined them.
That's how you want to put it? Yep.
All right. Might need to edit that part out. Let's talk about the bottom of funnel now.
No. Let's talk about middle of funnel still, brand awareness and social proof videos.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, so lead magnet is one example in the middle of funnel. Is that all they should do?
No, my other favorite middle of funnel tactic is brand awareness style testimonial videos from your actual clients. So again, well-edited videos, but real raw people in your studio showcasing real results. People want to see people that look just like them in your studio, and it builds trust immediately.
And video style works best here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Short, sharp videos that show
30 seconds or less.
Yeah. Showcases real people.
Yes.
Some B-roll included in those.
I like to keep it raw. You can B-roll it, but again, if you don't want to overpressure yourself into, creating ads and editing, so on and so forth, just a nice face-to-face with your client is a really good way to go.
Yeah. And now if someone wants to do this straight away and they go, that sounds good, I can do that. I've got some great clients that'd be happy to share their experience. What are some of the questions that the fitness business owner should ask these prospects?
Yeah, great question. So the first question is, what made you get started with us here at X Gym? And make sure that your prospect replies back the question first. So I got started here at CrossFit The Shack because I wanted to do X, Y, Z. The next question would be, what results have you seen while working with us? Would you be prepared to recommend us to friends and family? And why do you stay training with us?
Okay, so it's four simple questions, and that should take anywhere between kind of 30 to 90 seconds. And there you have an absolute banger of a middle of funnel video.
Yeah, and just use it on loop. So get 3 or 4 different clients to do it for you, and then just roll them out so the prospects see them one every other day across the week, and you've got some high social proof.
Now, we talked about budgets in terms of the top of funnel. You're looking at about 10% of your budget thereabouts. So if you've got $50 a day, we're running $5 at the top just for the awareness. How about the middle of funnel?
Same, about 10 to 15%. So the top and middle should have a combined about 30% max.
Okay. All right. So 30% between the two. We've got testimonials. We've got lead magnets. Anything else in the middle of funnel that works particularly well?
Those would be my top 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we go down to the bottom of the funnel. And this is the actual offer itself. Is that right?
Yep. So this is our 28-day kickstart. This is our 6-week transformation. This is our, hey, click learn more and book a call. This is where we're trying to drive them to that sale point.
Okay. And so what are some of the best practices to make sure that we are getting the best quality leads and the highest level of conversions with our bottom of funnel?
So what we want to do is use the audiences from our top and middle of funnel and go back and retarget them with a retarget campaign to make sure that we are getting in front of them now with our, hey, I've dated you, I've wined and dined you. Now it's time to get into bed with me.
She's caught on already. She's been on the podcast for 10 minutes and she's already crass. But yes, it is about now going back and putting an offer in front of those people that have been consuming our content.
Yeah, they know who we are. They're consuming our content. We've got some know, like, and trust. We've got some social proof. Now you've got the right to ask for the sale.
Okay. All right. Anything else in terms of that bottom of funnel and really making sure that we stack the odds in our favor?
That's where 70% of your budget goes.
Yep.
You can use your brand awareness testimonial videos at bottom of funnel too and test it so that people are still seeing it, but on a higher budget, and we're reaching a higher targeted audience.
In terms of how do I know whether I'm successful at each stage of the funnel? What are some of the metrics that we need to be tracking? And then maybe what are some benchmarks that people could follow?
So the biggest one would be your through plays. So if you're using video and you can get somebody to sit and watch 50% of a 45, 90-second video, then that is a strong indicator that they're excited about consuming your content. And we can actually retarget that as a separate audience itself.
Okay, so we've got people that have watched 50% of your video. So
Yes.
if you're getting a large percentage of people doing that, you know that you've got good creative.
Creative.
You work with a lot of fitness business owners, more than anyone I know when it comes to the advertising space. What's the big thing that most of them are missing in their marketing right now?
They are going straight to the bottom of funnel.
Yeah.
They are not utilizing people that have consumed content because they don't have that retargeting set up, and you have to at this stage. The consumers they're looking at competition. They're looking at the 3 or 4 gyms down the road. They're comparing you. So if you're not front of mind every time when they go to think about getting started with health and fitness goals, you're missing the mark.
We've got people watching, listening right now. I want to give them extra value. Today's been fire already, but I want them to be able to take something practically and apply it straight into their marketing to go and get some better results. If they could do one thing to fix their funnel in 2025, what should it be, Bec?
Go and launch a lead magnet. It's my absolute favorite to boost your funnel.
Go and launch a lead magnet. Come on, I'm going to get more out of you, Bec. What else could they do?
You have to go and have a look at the quality of your creative. So again, I said it earlier, if your ads look like they did in 2023, it's just not going to be good enough at this stage and it's not going to cut through. So get used to recording reels, get used to recording videos, get used to yourself being on camera and use those in your ads.
Okay. And one thing that I would recommend, if you go, well, what does better creative look like? Go and save videos that maybe you're being served. And it might be from different industries, but if you're captivated by different awareness videos, different lead magnets, then make sure you save those. Make sure you do screenshots of those. Jump on Facebook Ads Library and do some research of your competitors or market leaders. How else can people kind of identify what is best practice?
I love Facebook Ads Library. It's great because you can get an all-round view of what's going on around you, your competition. The biggest thing I actually do is go to Facebook Ads Library USA because they're way ahead of us in terms of what they're delivering in their marketing. So I get some really great ideas and concepts from there. And then, so just to go back to your other question as well about what can they do immediately, if you can only run one style of ad, go and run a VSL, so a video sales letter. You talking to the camera, telling people about who you are and what you do and how you fix their problems will serve you extremely well.
Yeah, these have been next level. I've just seen people in the most competitive of markets break through and get really good quality leads and get lead flow like they've never had because of the VSL itself.
It's great at stopping traffic with that scroll and just we call it the talking head.
Yeah, and if you can stand outside a famous local landmark, I've found even works better.
It immediately just enters the prospect's minds. They recognize that landmark. They're like, oh, that looks familiar. And they'll stop and watch it because they think it's something local to them, which it is.
Yeah, and we like to do business with people that we have something in common with. And so immediately we see, oh, they're a local as well, then I'm going to take a little closer look.
Yeah, it serves you very well. Yep.
Yeah. Bec, some incredible advice on how we fix our funnel, how we fix our marketing in 2025. The market is more skeptical. They are less trusting. So we need to embrace the full marketing funnel itself. We need to have ads running at all three layers. Now, if this sounds a little confusing, a little overwhelming, how could you potentially help someone?
More than happy to do ads reviews for people. So I will jump into the back end of your Facebook ad account. I'll give you the real insight as to what you've got right, what's not working so well for you, and give you some hints and tips to improve.
And is that free?
It is absolutely free.
That's absolutely incredible. You've seen Bec now on 2 episodes of Profit Made Simple. She's a wealth of information. She's smart. She's generous. So tap into her incredible brain. Your business will only benefit as a result, and take advantage of that ad review. Bec, thanks for coming over from all the way over WA just to be here. No other reason whatsoever. I've really enjoyed these 2 episodes, and no doubt our audience has derived a lot of value as well.
Thank you for having me.
Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. This episode of Profit Made Simple. If you've got value from today, if you've got an insight, an aha, something that's going to improve your business, then I'd love you to do one of 3 things. Number 1, make sure you're subscribed. Number 2, give us a like or a comment. And number 3, give us a share on a story. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support.